The Crypt Keeper, a.k.a. Jerry Jones, plantation owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones. This picture came out of nowhere. I'm like, first of all, one, is it a real picture? Come to find out it is. And then there was a big to-do because he is it's not the North Little Rock High School, which a lot of people thought it was. It's actually at a high school just up the street. Just a little bit up the street that didn't get the same highlights. So he wasn't on the news pictures, but he was in this picture where they were trying to deny integration of schools. There's some black students who are trying to attend school, and they're out there, basically saying, no, I'm sorry, you may not attend our school in the nicest way possible.
So I saw this. And here's just my thoughts on it. When I saw it, I'm like, okay, is it possible that old white Jerry Jones, 50, 60 years ago was racist?
65 years. Sure. He was very clear to point that out. It was 65 years ago.
Okay, is it possible he was racist 65 years ago?
Shit, he's racist now.
Now, is it possible he could still be a racist in a way? Just because he has black players on his team doesn't make him not. Look at what's his name? The owner of was it the Clippers?
Donald Sterling, yes.
Yeah, Donald Sterling. Yeah, he had a lot of black employees. He didn't like them. But he had a lot of them.
He had black tenants. He didn't like them either.
Yeah, he didn't like them. But, he was going to let him in. So I saw that. I was like, okay, now I wonder where people are going to go with this.
Oh, boy.
And immediately, all these people that were like, Jerry Jones should be, he shouldn't have a team. I'm like, just cut the bullshit. All that is ridiculous. That's there. Now, the only thing I don't like about this picture and Jerry Jones in his interviews after this came out is all he had to say was, that was a different day and time. And, if I can go back and talk some sense into that kid 65 years ago and tell him what he's doing is wrong, I would. And it was a different day and age. He never once says, hey, my bad, shouldn't have been there.
Okay.
It's just like, yeah, that was a long time ago. I was 15.
Which was less surprising? The fact that he was there or the fact that he didn't say, I was wrong for being there? Which was less surprising? Because to me, it's like, I'm not surprised that he was there. And I'm not surprised that he's just like, dancing around, Cupid shuffling around the doggone apology. He's like, what? I am Terrell in this one. I am just Terrell, and I am not going to get on this apology tour. Look, y'all gonna shut up. You're gonna buy these goddamn tickets to this Dallas Cowboys. You're gonna come sit in Jerryland, and you're gonna enjoy yourself and watch my. You're gonna watch my employees.
It's to me, it's more surprising that he didn't say anything because no one is surprised that he could have been there at that day and age. A lot of people were a lot of places. Mm-hmm. It's totally possible. What surprises me that, I'm sure he has a PR team that's like, hey, all you got to do is just say this. I typed it up for you. It's 3 sentences. Just say this.
I ain't reading this shit.
And then he asked the next question. Instead, you could get up there, that was a different time, and I didn't know what I was going there for. I just happened to walk up, like he was just walking to school. Like in your middle school, high school, you see like a big crowd of people. You think fight, so you want to run up and see what's going on. He's making it sound like I was just walking, mind my business, going to class, and I saw these people, and I was just like, what's going on over here?
The thing about it is you can tell the idiotic Cowboy fans in the comment sections because they're the ones that are like, well, I mean, think about it. When a fight happens, does that mean you condone the fight? No, everybody goes towards the fight. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, he's just a bystander, and all bystanders matter. So.
And now Stephen A. Smith, who always laughs at the Cowboys, gets on TV on First Take and defends Jerry Jones and said that he shouldn't have to apologize for it. Now, I know people want to see this list, this 5, 6, 7 thing list that, like Kyrie Irving had to do. They want things taken away from him like they were from Kanye. What does Stephen A. Smith do? He jumps up and goes, after condemning everybody else, he backs up good old Jerry Jones on this one. Oh, he was 14. We'll let it go. I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not mad at him for being there. I'm not surprised he was there. But at least at least lie to me and tell me you thought it was something else.
No. I have no issue with him being there. And I don't think he should apologize for being there. Because in the 60s, there was a mindset in the South. So
50s, even worse.
Okay, in the 50s, there's a mindset in the South. So he was the only one that felt that way.
Exactly.
I get it. But there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, looking back, knowing what I know now, looking back at that, that was dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we've progressed as a nation and we're in a much better place. If I could go talk some sense into that 15-year-old, I'd tell him, hey, take your ass to class and mind your business. Anyway, next question. And he could just all washed away, because what are you going to say to that? What is a reporter going to like try to counter? Because they're trying to ask him gotcha questions. There's no gotcha if you just say, yeah, I was there. It's a crazy time back then.
Until they ask the real question. Like, so Jerry, then why was it so wrong? Well, because, I mean, think about it. If it was still desegregated, imagine what my Cowboys team would look like with all white players.
We'd be getting killed with all the white players.